we have 3 children we need to find. Let's go through each of the routes. I'll skip over what we don't need and stop at the parts where we get to find the information and wrap this out once and for all. Let's see if we can find all the 3 children. I'm assuming it's only 3. I know Clover and Lucy is one, and I can't remember the last one is. One is in Sansa's route, one is in Andaya, one is in Papyrus. I don't remember if anything's in the main. So let's go and find those kids. This has to be the scene I'm looking for, because the mayor mentions a kid called Lucy. It has to be this. Here we go, here it is. If you need me, just call my men. Something wrong? Do you think him might know about Lucy? Did you hear that? Why do you care all of a sudden? You never cared while she was here. The mayor left without saying another word. Okay, this is our chance. Let's follow the mayor. Hey, what do you want, kid? Give him one of the items you have. Maybe he'll recognize it. Lucy? How am I supposed to remember what Lucy was? Is Lucy the tutu? Yeah, faded ribbon. A faded ribbon! It's Lucy's! This is Lucy's ribbon. Where did you find this? You give him a sad look. I understand. I always knew it, but this is closure of some sort. Frisk, ask him who Lucy is. You want to know more about Lucy? Lucy was my daughter. My real. Anyway. She disappeared long ago. Sona told me that she ran away towards the mountain. I knew there was no way she could have survived. But how can a man like me have hope? I, who crushed so many hopes and dreams. I'm such a self-centered narcissist. My poor Lucy. It was all my fault. I was so awful to her. Sona was so encouraging to me when I was a child. I was poor and abandoned by my parents. Not once did she say I wasn't good enough to be mayor. She could only say if I wanted to become the mayor with my special condition, I just had to work 3 times as hard than the rest of the kids. So I did. She did everything she could to help me. I don't know why I didn't do the same with Lucy. I wanted to follow in my footsteps, the safe road. She said she wanted to be an actress like her mother. You know what an actress has to do, just to make it to the spotlight, right? Yeah, that's what I told her. Over and over again. Oh my goodness. You kidding me? He pushed her. He pushed her too far. Oh my word. Until one day she was simply not here anymore. All of this is my fault. I hurt Sona too, you know. That's why she's punishing me. She's going to crush your hopes and dreams too. She's not Sona anymore. In some way, this thing we call Sona is my creation. So, I'm her father. Ugh, I spoke too much. She's gonna get mad. Watch your back, kid. The mayor walked away. Okay, so the patient soul is Lucy, the true daughter of the mayor. He is an even bigger asshole than we thought. I don't think we can find any more information in this path. Let's try another one, before Sona gets us. She already knows. Quick, jump to another path. By expression, I think she's already coming. Let's go. Oh my god. Holy shit. So I literally have to run from Sona in the routes? Are you kidding me? She actually is after me? What? I didn't think she actually legit was after you. Oh my goodness. So the patient soul is Lucy. Oh, bless. Okay, so that was the soul that's in Papyrus's route, meaning I don't necessarily have to go through all the routes in full. I just had to go up to the parts where they talk about the individual children. So I need to go to where Andai is playing the piano, and where was Sansa's one? Where were they talking about the girl? I don't remember where they were talking about the kid in Sans's route. Was another child spoken about in the normal route? I don't remember. Okay. We'll go and die since I know where the one friend die is. It's in the scene where she's playing the piano and Nanny comes and Nanny talks with her. That's where we need to go. So I can skip through most of it just to get to that scene. I just wanna Clover, here we go. I suppose that's how Clover would have looked at your age. We need more info on Clover. Who? Let me show you. Nanny goes up the stairs and brings back a picture. This is my twin and I when we were wee little punks. Oh, you two were twins? That's so cute. Who's the other children? Old friends of ours. We all grew up in this very orphanage. You can't see me in this picture, but I'm back there stalking everyone from the shadows. Why were you... Really? You're in the back stalking them? Stop it, Kara. Those were hard times for us. You see, the previous owner of the orphanage weren't what people could consider good people. They probably caused us youngsters more harm than good. I have scars to prove it. Oh my god, they beat the heck out of Kara. Nanny probably has a furious... Wait, they hit Nanny too? I knew that they were hitting freaking Kara. I didn't think they were hitting the other kids. Oh my goodness. So when Sana asked me to help with the orphanage, I could only say yes. The only thing that mattered was preventing a repeat of my childhood. I never really yearned for fame, fortune, or even adventure. I just wanted to help. Ensuring these children are safe and happy, and that is my only priority in life. Oh my goodness gracious me. Nanny. Okay. Clover loved cowboys. Oh, so this is who I need to give the thing to. I need to give Nanny the cowboy hat. I miss dear Clover so very much. What happened? One day Clover left town in search of adventure. Oh my goodness. When can I give her it? Oh my goodness. This is so upsetting. Oh my goodness. Nanny. Nanny. Oh gosh. Yeah, Nanny's dying. I'm so very upset about that. Can we give Nanny some closure, please? And I is out of character. Okay. Sona and Nanny have been together since they were little. Nanny took care of her too. Then the song for Sona is her favourite. Can you do that for me? Oh my goodness. Nanny's gonna upset me. Here we go. We need to show Nanny the item before Sona gets here. I don't see any opportunity yet. Thank you very much, my girl. Listen carefully. It goes like this. Play together. How do we give Nanny the item? Sona's back. Dang it, we couldn't talk to Nanny about Clover. She's playing the piano. It's lovely. Sona sits down. How do we get to talk to Nanny without Sona, though? We need to figure out how to talk to her without... Good lord. Okay, now's our chance, but we need to be really careful so Sona doesn't notice. Frisk, is something wrong? Show her the item. Cowboy hat. Oh, sweet lord, where did you find that? That is Clover's hat. Did you find it during your adventure? You give her a sad look. I already feared the worst. I had no doubt about it now. Tell me, Frisk, was the underground beautiful? I bet you saw incredible things, and yet despite the hardships, you don't regret going there, not even for one single second. I bet Clover didn't have any regrets either, even with the painful outcome. Clover was such a free child, always wanted grand adventures. I was always by their side. We were an inseparable pair. Until the day Clover decided to leave. They wanted me to go with them. They wanted me to go. Clover said I could become a famous pianist. However, that kind of adventure wasn't for me. I shared my dream with Sona instead. Taking care of the children and watching them grow healthy and happy. That's my true dream. Maybe the one that always wanted to be the hero is me. Sona didn't want Clover to leave. However, there was no way to stop Clover. Clover was the first one. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. To go to the mountain. We waited and waited and we had so much faith. Clover never returned. Sona deeply regretted her actions, or lack of them. She felt so responsible for everyone's well-being. She's not a bad person. She's just afraid. Sona needs someone to remind her how to be optimistic. Why don't you keep this, Frisk? I'm sure Clover would have been very pleased if you wore it. The day has been very exciting. I'm going to rest. Thank you, Frisk, for everything. You should go rest too. So the Justice Soul is Clover, Nanny's twin. Frisk, are you up there? Is everything okay? Well, I don't think we can find anything more from here. We need to jump to another path. Oh my God. I didn't know Nanny was also getting hit and stuff. Oh my God. This is gonna make me cry. Clover whispers, justice and patience. Where's the final soul? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. Okay, someone is knocking at the door. Great, it's the sergeant. Look for a chance to show him the item from the underground. Hey kids, is everything alright? I received a call about a strange-looking, shady guy lurking around here. Stay here, I'm giving the place a quick search. He looked everywhere, but he couldn't find anything. None of the kids say anything. I don't see anything out of place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know immediately. We can't afford anything tragic happening to you kids. Be very careful and lock doors and windows. And just like that, the sergeant is gone. He's going to call Sona to let her know we're alone. Okay, this is your chance. Run after him, Frisk. Kid, is everything okay? Old Tutu? That's Mina's. You found it when you were down there, right? Were there any other clues? If I ever find the one responsible for this, I'm hilarious, aren't I? Talking like this after I've let so many people down. How many people have come to me asking for justice, and I've done nothing, even though I've the power to help them. You know, even Sona once came to me, but she was not the one signing my checks, you know? Why should I care about a bunch of kids with no parents? I had to look after my family and myself. Mina was nothing like me. That girl, she was little. She forced me to come here and donate everything we could. It became a habit for us. As she grew older, she started volunteering. She loved dancing, so she started giving dance classes at the orphanage. I thought this is what she wanted to do with her life. Miss Sona and Mina became very close, almost inseparable. She wanted Mina to stay and help with the orphanage full time. I thought it was a great idea. Mina, well, she wanted to stay too, but what she actually wanted was to become a professional ballerina. Which she can't because they're all stuck in a bubble, like I said to little Timmy at the start of all this. You want to go on adventures, little Timmy. You want to become a star. You want to go out there and become an astronaut. Too freaking bad. There's a bubble, there's a barrier. What you want doesn't matter. Suck on it. Pretty much that's it. Your hopes and dreams mean nothing because you can't get out of there. Her dream was to study in Europe to become the best ballerina in the world. She felt guilty. She said it was very selfish of her. To be honest, I didn't want her to leave either. The chance of her becoming a professional ballerina was so small. I spoke to her and convinced her to stay. She would be on it for a little while. Everyone was happy, even Mina. Still, it wasn't her dream. One day, she just disappeared. Miss Sona told me she ran away to the mountain. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. We never heard from Mina again. And I've already said too much. Hear this from me. Stop asking questions and stop being so nosy. You are going to get yourself in deep trouble. The sergeant walked away. Okay, so Mina is the sergeant's daughter, is the integrity soul. I don't think we can find any more in this path. Let's try another one before Sona gets us. She suspects. Quick, jump! Oh my goodness, she's already coming. Let's go. What do I do? But I read... Tori? There's one on Tori's route? Where was the one on Tori's route? There was one on Tori's route? Where was it on Tori's route? I didn't see one on Tori's route. When did she mention another... Kara. It's Kara. Kara's the other one. Is it Kara? Kara, you have a soul for this route. Because you're the only one that was mentioned. It has to be Kara, right? Is Kara the final one? Oh, bloomin' heck. Oh! Oh, here we go. It's... Whoops! It's by here. You run upstairs for more. Sona isn't here. You only found 3 of the souls. You can't think of anyone else to ask. Let's check the pictures. Sona is with Nani and Clover in this one. The mayor is with Lucy in this one. Sona is giving flowers to Mina in this other one. You still don't know who... You don't know about the kids who wore the glasses, the bandana, and the apron. And we don't know where to start looking. Maybe by just running around town and showing people these items, we can find a clue. It might take ages, but we can simply go back to each timeline as many times as necessary. Right, Twinkle? You don't mind, right? Maybe we can check the items too. Okay, Frisk, let me see them. What is wrong? The items are gone. What do you mean they're gone? What happened to them? Let me see your pockets. Heart locket. What? Is this Sona's? No, one is mine. I don't understand what happened, but without those items, I don't know how to help my sister. Actually, this is Ezreal's locket. We need to give it to Ezreal. That idiot. I told him everything about what happened to Sona and her new parents. How they gave her a necklace to steal her away from me. A few days later, he came back with matching lockets. Exactly like the one Sona had. He thought he would cheer me up. Can you believe him? He was so innocent and so easy to torment. I was awful to him. He truly gave me everything he had just to make me happy. And I couldn't let go. I'm so obsessed about making the humans pay for their wrongs. About making Sona pay. I had a chance to truly be happy with Ezreal and his family. But this is not what I wanted. After Ezreal absorbed my soul, I took his body. I went directly for my sister. I wanted to see what she had caused. I wanted her to suffer. I was going to kill her, but Ezreal stopped me. He thought I would never forgive myself if something happened to her. He ended up dead because of me. And my sister is going to be gone forever. I couldn't save her anyway. I really tried, you know? I suppose there can be no happy endings no matter how hard you try. Let's just get this over with. Let's go downstairs with the others. Kara, don't give up. I love this scene so much. The scene with them all happy on the mountain. Are we just giving up? We surely can't give up after all that. They've suffered so much. It was Sansa's idea. If that skeleton told you to jump off a cliff, would you? I jumped into a mountain, and so did a bunch of other kids. Oh wait. Jumping on that hole was no different. Wowie, here we are at the summit of the mountain, where tons of children jumped down into the underground, went on a tedious journey, and ended up losing their lives. This is quite the perfect place for this shit. Well, it would be good to look at the stars. Let's make a wish. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, I don't either. We should enjoy these little moments while they last. But King, shouldn't we be out there searching for the missing monsters? Why? We'll just be going face first into Sona and then kapoop! You know, should clobber us one. Thankfully she's here. I'm very worried about Mettaton. I'm kind of sad the Mettaton is actually, doesn't play much of a role in this. And Napstablook is just only mentioned in text and we never actually physically see Napstablook. It's all up to the humans now. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find them soon. We have to learn to trust the humans. But what if the humans... Everyone says... Nonsense, humans are cool. I would never hurt someone. Aren't I right, Miss Sona? Humans can't hurt monsters. Those are the rules. True, but you're not human, and you're not a monster. That's where the kicker is, isn't it, Sona? Because you are neither, and that's why you're allowed to do things. Because you are above the rules you set. Everyone in the city is so obsessed with rules. Why is that, Sunshine? Rules make it possible for humans to live together. And there we are again with this. Now that we understand the whole entire thing with Sona, we now understand why she uses the term humans. That's the tradition of our village. Yeah, because unfortunately, if we don't have rules, people are going to stupidly wander up a mountain, fall down it, and then die. With no rules, everyone just does what they want. They usually lead them to hurt themselves or others. So she's talking about people chasing after their dreams, which Clover, Lucy, Mina all did. And in turn, they of course died. But they also caused pain to the people they left behind, including Sona. That may seem true, but what if the rules are wrong? What if the rules hurt someone? What if what you consider normal just keeps someone from being happy? Which it does. Her rules do keep people from being happy. That is the one thing here. She is a control freak. Instead of just coming out and telling them about the simple fact that, you know, I don't know, there's a third barrier. That is something we can't avoid. As long as everyone has free will, they will choose their own happiness over everyone else's. They will try to make the world the way they want it to suit their selfish desires. Hypocrite! Hypocrite! That is literally what she does in the pod endings. Where she changes the monsters to be something for her perfect little world, then refuses to let me have control over the game because she doesn't want me touching her perfect world. Hypocrite! By doing so, they make others suffer. Yeah, you make others suffer because they need to be a part of your perfect world and listen to you, and I still don't like you. Rules are there for a reason, to show us what is right. If everyone obeys the rules and puts their selfishness aside, it's possible this world would be a little less terrible for everyone. Who decides the rules? A king? A mayor? Who decides what is right and wrong? Who could possibly be that wise? Sona, apparently. The right choices are obvious. They're already there. Stupid people are the ones who get confused and think bad things won't do harm. You avoided the question. Of course she avoided the question. Why would she? Why wouldn't she avoid the question? We already know why she avoided the question, because she's the big evil. You don't understand this world. Everyone is so selfish. Everything is so brutal. And you don't think that living underground the way they did for all those years wasn't brutal on them? That people down there can't be selfish? Of course they understand. Muffet can sometimes be quite selfish at times. So can Mettaton. They all can show these traits. It's not just humans. So don't say, like, they don't understand this world, because this world is technically also a part of their world. They came from this world. Shush. Our will to remain alive is the same one that makes us forget how to live. I thought that you guys don't fully know how to live because you lived inside a freaking bubble. Humans, you see, are always scared of our fear of death determines our actions. Not always. All the horrible things we do, they are simple reflections of our fear. Determination is nothing more than the fear of dying. You can take away someone's soul, and they will feel nothing except fear. How do you know this, though? Like, did she ask the soul how the soul felt? It was like, what do you feel? And the soul's like, I feel nothing but fear. Well, I guess you wouldn't really ask the soul, she'll ask the body, and the body's like, I don't feel nothing. But that's not true, because we saw as well, from talking to the different characters, the sergeant, the mayor, Nanny. I don't know if she took Nanny's soul, but I definitely know she took the mayor's. and probably took the sergeants because they apparently are under her, and they do show fear. They do show other emotions. They fear her. But they also show remorse, regret, the wanting to protect others, and the feeling of helplessness. Removing someone's soul doesn't change all the different emotions they have, Sona. They're just generally scared of you. Fear is always there. You can't get rid of it. Then you can't have your perfect world, then can you? Boo-hoo-hoo. That is why we need rules, you see? The control the rules give us make it possible to hold back our fears. Not really, because they're still genuinely terrified of you. I see. Worry not, Miss Sona. Humans don't have to be scared anymore. We monsters will protect you. Look at Papyrus. He's like, forget the legends, forget the stories. Look, if you guys are scared, then we, the big bad monsters that everybody else is scared of, will protect you. Doesn't matter if you guys are still scared of us, it won't change it, we will protect you. Because we technically are the better people at the end of the day. What? Yeah, we'll catch the idiot that's attacking humans and making monsters disappear. Little does Undyne know that the one attacking humans is Kara. And Sona is the one making monsters disappear. And then we can all live together. We've come so far, we can't give up. You just watch. You're right. My parents wouldn't have left me all by myself. I know they'll come back soon. Marathon is strong. He's not going to give up. Not now that he could be a famous star in the human world. We lose things, but we gain others. Life is wonderful if we can see that. I'm sure humans will discover we can all be one big happy family. You are right, I am the king. I can find a way. There is always a way. No one said about you being the king in that moment, Asgore, but I do appreciate your input. Look, we wanted to see the stars and it seemed an impossible dream. Yet here we are, humans and monsters together under this beautiful sky. You are all fools. Fools and nothing more. You think everything will be magically solved? Life doesn't work that way. Reality would chew you up and spit you out. Things don't get any better by just hoping they will. Frisk, let's go home. It's very late. Oh my god, she just changed this. What the hell? It was a long day. It's time to go to bed. Sweet dreams. What do you mean? What just happened with the route? Why did she do that? She's never said that before. She enjoyed it last time. She laughed. What happened? I'm scared. Shit! The birds are singing. The flowers are blooming. Oh god. We haven't been outside. So pretty. It's not safe anymore. You all look like you need fresh air too. Oh god. I'm scared. Everything is too quiet. Wait. Why are we at Tori's? We're at Tori's house. Wait. Why are you letting me be adopted? But you acted so mean on the mountain. What is happening? Why is she giving Tori the papers to adopt me? I'm so confused. Yeah, but why? What's happening? But the scene just happened, right? What? But then in the next scene, she's okay with Mama? It's a long day. It's time to go to bed. Sweet dreams. It's such a beautiful day outside. The birds are singing. The flowers are blooming. On days like these, your children should be having fun outside. It's really such a pretty. It's not safe anymore. You all look like you need the fresh air too. Oh well, I'm sure everything will be over by the end of the day. Is she okay? Does she have like a split personality? Did I drive her crazy? Oh shit. Here we are, Frisk. Aren't you excited? What do you mean? You literally... she's doing a 180. I'm terrified right now. Why are we here? Hello, Tori. I'd like to give you something. I guess you could call it a peace offering. A stack of papers? They're the adoption papers. You only need your signature here and over here. After you're signed, I promise you'll be approved as Frisk's legal guardian within a day. Is this real? Frisk, did you hear that? We can be a family now, my child. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, I'm crying again. Being a mother isn't easy now, but I trust that you can do it. Yes, I promise we're going to be the happiest family you've ever seen. This is so weird because she just snapped up there. She snapped in the last scene. It was supposed to be like Nanny shows up. Nanny didn't show up. Why didn't Nanny show up? Nanny didn't appear. Why didn't Nanny appear? Where's Nanny? Oh my god, what happened to Nanny? What have I done? Nanny's not dead, is she? Because Nanny's supposed to pop up in that scene and then correct her about what it is. Where's Nanny? No. I knew this was going to happen. You did? Sona reminds me so much of you when you were younger, Tori. I knew you two would get along. I told you it was just a matter of time. You always were the optimistic one. I nearly ruined that, didn't I? What? But Tori, you didn't do anything. Precisely all those years ago when the children. As a queen, it was my duty to protect my people. As your wife, it was my duty to love and guide you. I failed in both endeavors the moment I hid from my responsibility. I wanted to live in my fantasy, protecting the humans. Yet, every child left my side and ended up at your door. Yeah, which I don't understand, again, going back to, like, they had a dream that they wanted. Why would they go into the underground? Did they think that there was a way out to outside the barrier through the underground? Is that what it was? Or did they genuinely think that, oh, if they fix what's going on down there, that maybe they could get out? Like, I don't understand how they go from point A to point C in the mountain. Because once they discover there's a barrier, there's no way out. So the only way for them to go is the mountain. You know? They clearly knew about the outside world. They knew about Europe and all that. How they got that information, I don't know. But apparently, you know. Then again, it really depends, like, when the war actually started. And from, like, the look of the armor and stuff, they were, like, wearing armors, they had swords, they had weapons. So it's not like it was, like, in... Do you think maybe it was, like, in the time of, like, the Dark Ages with, like, knights and stuff? Is that when all this happened? So I guess they would have maps and things. Either way, I'm very curious why they thought going up there was the answer. It must have been so painful for you. You may be a fool, but you're not an evil man. Tori, it's not your fault. I no longer am the man you married. We have changed so much, haven't we? I should be the one to apologize for everything I have done. Especially for the things I haven't done. I too should have explained my decisions to you. I should have communicated my thoughts to you. I suppose. I thought, as the king, I'd take all the hard decisions myself and not involve you. And to think all of this could have been fixed had they just spoken to each other. Talking was key. Oh my goodness. I don't really know what Tori could have done in that situation, or Asgore. Because, like, they've been stuck down there for so long, and even though the first child to fall down was Clover, the boy, does that mean Kara wasn't the first? But I thought Kara was the first human to fall. But Clover apparently was the first one to go up there. Was that before Kara? Like, he was like the first soul, correct? But then, so the stuff happened with Kara first, then Clover went down. And then so on and so forth. But I still don't understand why they thought going up there would help them. Really? As friends, yes. I'm happy with that. Come here, everyone. Asgore hugged Sona, Tori, and you. I'm still confused with her behaviour because she shouted and Nanny wasn't on the mountain. Why wasn't Nanny up there? Everything is working out in the end. That is right, and tell me. All the monsters that disappeared just returned? They did? Yes, it appears they were all just lost. The humans found them yesterday night wandering around the desert. Again, where is the desert? Is the desert the beach? Can someone please clarify? Where the heck is the desert? Well, that's at least one less problem. What about the human attacks? We still have no clue who's responsible, but all the suspicion of the monsters have been lifted. The last victim described the attacker as a small child. We are currently looking into the matter. It's not exactly similar to arrest a child for this sort of thing. Well, if it is a small child, then that child needs help. We will help search. Thanks, King Asgore. One other thing. Effectively meaning your people are now allowed to come and go freely through town. On behalf of the city, I apologize to all the monsters for our cold welcome. Let's put these unhappy events past us and look into the brighter future as one community. Frisk, you should spend the day showing your friends around. There's one thing I want to ask you. Later today, come to the flower field with your friends. There's something I want to tell everyone. Oh god, no, not the scene. What about Kara? After Sona left, you spent the day showing the monsters around the city. The humans stared at them, but no one said anything. After that, you went to the flower field. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna get the bad one? Oh my lit... Kara's given up, though. Nanny didn't show up. I'm so confused. Where's Nanny? Don't tell me I got the bad ending again. I'm going to cry. But I found all the kids, but all the other ones. What do I do? How do I find about the other children? Do they not matter? Surely they matter. Miss Sona, we came like you requested. Wowee, what a cute garden. Flowers are our best friend. Hey Sona, thanks for convincing your father to let us visit the city. It was awesome. I can't wait to go to the beach. We should totally go together. Is the beach the desert? The junk food here is so good. I must have eaten like 29 hot dogs today. You really have got to stop eating hot dogs, my friend. Yes, the human city is great. We passed by the movies today. Soon you'll see my face all over the place. I'll become the most famous movie star the service has ever seen. In fact, I could swear humans are getting used to us. They didn't panic any more than a few times. Miss Sona, is everything alright? Why did you want us to meet you here? I had to come here to find some determination to do what I must do. I finally made up my mind about monsters. Monsters are not like humans. They are different. Yes. That is not a bad thing. I think the world's a little bit better because you are here. Miss Sona, thank you so much. That means a lot to us. In the future, I hope... She's gonna die again. I also wanted to apologize for all the hardship my ancestors have caused you all. Everything that happened from then and now was caused by our stupid decisions, by our stupid fears. Miss Sona, you don't need to apologize for anything. Yes, she does. She has apologized for being a hypocrite, for being a control freak, and for just being herself. You have been nothing but nice to us. Absolute poppycock. She has not been nice to you. No. I was a hypocrite. Yes, you were. You don't understand. Everything was my fault. Miss Sona, don't say that. You were such a kind-hearted child. Once upon a time she was. Would you have said that about the warriors and wizards that trapped you in the underground? I'm not very different from them. Do you know what happened after they trapped you? They wanted to make sure that no monster could ever escape. Yeah, they're talking about themselves too though, Sona, because literally you became the embodiment of what a true monster is. Because honestly, if you guys were allowed to go out in the world, imagine how much damage and how much pain you would have inflicted on others. They built a second barrier and trapped not only monsters, but also themselves inside, and they stayed here and built a town. Everyone that lives in the city descended from the wizards. It's our duty to make sure no monster will ever escape. You are still not free. The barrier is so strong, no wizard or human can ever break it. But I have an idea. I can use this. Sona is pointing at the necklace her adopted parents gave her. This is an ancient artifact. The wizards created it in the war against monsters. Is Kara gonna sacrifice themselves to save Son? Ooh. I'm trying to think, it's the only way, right? It's either Kara's gotta do it or Flowey's gotta have to do it, right? It's capable of containing souls. They never used it, but I found it rather useful. Over the years, I've captured the souls of every human in the city. They're all trapped here, but if I were to release the souls, the power may be enough to break the barrier and free everyone. What? Why would you trap all the human souls in there? What's going on? Human, you are making no sense. She's actually making more sense now than she did the first time she said all this shenanigans. I'm afraid we're not following. My child, I think you'll have to explain from the beginning. Who are you and what is happening in this town? Mama, if I could tell you half the story. It all started when I was a child. My parents gave me this necklace without knowing what it actually was. When I first realized what this artifact could do, I decided to protect humans. I hid the souls so no monster could ever steal them. Somehow, the mind and the body were able to remain intact while I was holding the souls. So humans were able to live their normal lives and never even realize what was going on. I became the guardian, waiting for the day the monsters would escape. As I was holding the soul in my power, however, they did whatever I asked them to do. I became the ruler and attempted to create a utopia. Then you came. I could never bring myself to hurt anything, not even monsters. My plan was to keep you all here. I was hoping that I could steal monster souls too and force you to live with the humans in peace, while also change you to look like, you know, humans instead of being yourselves, but hey, I'm not going to point that out. Monster souls are very unique. I had to conduct experiments before I could safely steal your souls. That is why so many monsters went missing. My fear of monsters blinded me. I now understand you're not the real threat. I am. Flowey, I want to apologize to you too for forcing my dirty work on you. I'll also give back your soul as I promised. Come out, don't be afraid. I need to give Flowey back his necklace. Really? Can I have my soul back? Really? I can have my soul back? Yes, it's almost drained of power. I don't think you can get back to your original form, but it may be just enough to make you feel something again. It's my way of saying thank you. Flower friend, what are you doing here? I've actually been here, through the whole entire plot. I've just been, off to the side laughing maniacally whenever I can, and I've been trying to help you. But, you know, I can only do so much. I'm just a flower man. Sona found me after you left the mountain. She forced me to help her with her plans. She's too strong and controls everything around here like a control freak. I had no choice, I'm sorry. I've been trying to help when no one was looking. I found ways around the place too. I'm glad everything is coming to an end. It's okay, Flowey. So, it was you two that caused all these unfortunate events over the past few days? Yes, but you don't have to worry. I'll set everything straight. Triel, Asgore, thank you for everything. I'm happy that Kara could find a loving family despite everything. Stop using my goddamn name. Twinkle? Kara, why do you know that name? Kara was the most important person in my life. I don't have many memories of my real parents. My first memories I can recall are of my siblings and I living in the streets. After a while, there was no one, only Kara and I. Kara was your sibling? Then you should adopt her. Adopt Sona then. Maybe then she can learn to be a better person and not do dumb decisions. Then again, you know, if she was actually already been adopted by Asgore and Tori, at least we understand where she gets it from. Yes, Kara was taking care of me ever since I can remember. There are many things I don't remember at that time and many others that I shouldn't. The only thing I'm certain about, it was Kara's determination that kept me alive. After a while, we ended up leaving the orphanage, the one I run now. Things were better there, but only marginally. So many kids with absolutely nothing. People cared so little. Just freaking say that they got... And yet Kara managed to keep us safe from everyone, from everything. I knew Kara wasn't perfect, but I know how much they cared about me and how much of a burden I was back then. I always seemed to be crying, always hiding and always afraid. After some time has passed living at the orphanage, a couple visited us. They wanted to adopt me, but they couldn't take Kara. They were good people, but didn't have much to give. People convinced me it was for the best. I ended up going with them. Kara was my family, my best friend, my whole world, and I never saw them again. After a while, I heard the news. Kara had disappeared from the orphanage. Rumors spread that it had been monsters. I asked my parents to take me every day to Kara's flower field. I secretly hoped that one day I would find them there. But Kara never came back. I was heartbroken. One day, though, while we were at the flower field, a monster appeared. It was holding Kara's body in its claws. It was looking straight at me with such hate in its eyes. Yeah, because it was Kara. I started screaming, and it wasn't long before the entire village came running. They attacked the monster with everything they had. It was a horrible sight. So much blood, so many screams, so much pain. The monster tried to escape, still holding the body of Kara. I followed it. I don't know why. I suppose I wanted to get Kara's body back. We ended up on top of the mountain. The bleeding monster looked so confused, so scared. All of a sudden, light came out of it. The light pushed both the monster and Kara's body through the barrier. It was over, but the light remained there for a brief instant. My necklace activated and swallowed the light inside it. It took me a while to understand what that light was. It was after the events I discovered how to steal other living souls. I couldn't do anything for Kara, but I could prevent other children from suffering the same fate. But she failed to do so because quite a few of them ended up in the mountain with their souls still in their chest. In my utopia, everyone will be happy. Everyone will behave. Most humans didn't even notice that their souls had been taken. They happily lived their lives. But once in a while, a soul with enough determination would manage to escape. These humans ran to the mountain, never to be seen again. I thought it was foolish running from heaven just to fall into hell. But it really wasn't right. They weren't happy, and I never saw that. Yeah, you were blind as a bat. No, you weren't even blind as a bat. You were blinder than even a bat could be. I knew it didn't matter, even without monsters. The effort required to steal back their souls was insurmountable for them. They were doomed to die soon after gaining what they dreamed so hard for. So, Gory, you never killed a human? Of course not, but I had to make everyone believe that, didn't I? Frisk was an exception. I never took Frisk's soul. I don't take the souls of children until they disobey me, and Frisk has never done anything to displease me. I never understood why Frisk left, and now I think I do. After you broke the barrier, I went to check the mountain, and that's when I found Flowey. The monster soul in the necklace went wild. I realized that somehow that flower was the monster that killed Kara. I decided to use it to make him pay for what he'd done. Then, when Tori and Asgore talked about their children, I realized what really happened that day. Flowey, I'm giving your soul back. A light leaves Sona and moves towards Flowey. My soul! Thank you, Sona. I feel funny. I feel funny! Thanks for everything, Ezreal. I'm really sorry. Ezreal? Ezreal? Oh my god, Gory, I can't! Ezreal, how can this be? Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I never wanted you to see me like this. Keg, Creed, I'm sorry too. It was all my fault. Any of them gonna suddenly realize that they kicked Flowey's ass? Is Tori suddenly gonna realize, oh my god, I incinerated my child at the start of the Undertale game, and then I tried to kick his ass right at the end with everybody else because he was the giant flower monster at the end. Let's hope they never realize that. You see, I wanted to bring your son back, but it's alright, Doctor. I'm alive because of you. And thanks to Sona, I have my soul back. Miss Sona, thank you. Why are you thanking me? For everything. Don't thank me yet. There's still one thing left to do. I need to keep her alive, though. Wait, what would happen to you if you release all the souls? She's gonna die, that's why. This process seems rather unsafe. I stopped being me a long time ago, from the moment I took the soul of a human. This body is neither human nor monster, and has lived for decades without aging. It's frozen in time. However, what it is now shall not remain, without flowery soul or human souls. I doubt I'll survive for long, yet everything is fine. I feel at peace. Can't Kara go in here? Just promise me one thing. You'll take care of the humans. They can't do this alone. Sona, everything's gonna be okay now, I promise. I know. Thanks, Flowey. I need to make up for my mistake. Kara, say something! I wish I could tell you that for the first time in my life I wasn't afraid. The truth is, I'm absolutely terrified. Yet I'm so happy I'll be able to see Kara again. Kara, do something! No, stop! Sona, what is happening? Oh my god, Nanny! Nanny is here! Why is Nanny here? Sona, what is happening? What is all of this? When the world? The humans are here. What are you doing here? This flower creature came and gave me this ribbon. Told me if I wanted to know what happened to little Lucy, I had to come here. Where is my Mina's flower? This is definitely her tutu. If you know where Clover is, please, I beg you. Your flower friend gave me her hat. Sona. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They died because of me. I couldn't protect them, but everything's gonna be fine now. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Oh my god. Sona, no! What are you doing? The souls have been freed! It's so much energy! It's enough to destroy the barrier! Watch out! The barrier's breaking! Yeah, but so is Sona! That's not good! Sona's body is cracking! Human, hold on! I'm sure we can put you back together! Oh my god. Sona, no! Sona, no! My sweet, sweet Sona, why do you have to do this to yourself? What Clover did was not your fault! She knew the consequence. Clover was a girl? Clover was a girl? Well then. You know how strong Clover was. You had a faith in her. I know she was grateful for you at the end. I knew what you did to my Mina. How hard you fought to keep her safe. And so did I. But she didn't want to be safe. Her dream was to fight hard, and so she did. Not you or I could have stopped her. She knew the consequences of fighting you and the monsters. She did what she had to do, and I know she was happy in the end. Your death is not going to bring her back. You're not the only monster here. We have all done our share of vile acts. Everyone in this city, each and every one of us. If we really wanted to be free, we could. Lucy and the other children proved that to us. All of us. We are big cowards. We are bigger cowards than you. We will let you do as you please and then blame you when things went wrong. We let you do as you please and then blamed you when things went wrong. But we, every human in this great city, share your sins. Our hands are stained with blood. It is time we took responsibility, not only for what happened to Lucy and the others, but for everything our ancestors have done. Stop sacrificing yourself. It's time you start living the life you own. I never knew. It's too late now. I'm sorry, everyone. At least you are free now. Kara, do something! Wait! Look! The souls! Miss Sana, look at yourself. What a mess. I knew this wasn't going to end well. Sana, what happened? You're not so tough now, huh? The fallen human souls. How did they end up here? They were with me when Sana found me. They got trapped inside the necklace as well. Why, here, all these years free. Miss Sana, we can't just let things go in this current state of affairs, now can we? If we can choose, then we choose a happy ending for everyone. Call us idiots, but things just can't end like this. What will happen to the kids in the orphanage when you're gone? You're still needed here, Sana. No, not me? we are mad at you, that's why you'll make it up to us. Of course we are mad at you. That's why you're gonna make it up to us. You can't just run away like a little coward. You can't just, be like, woo, look, I released the souls. Everybody can forgive me now. Let's move on. No! Be responsible. Stop being a baby running away all the time. The souls are telling you straight. This is worse because the souls are the one that's telling her. It was not entirely your fault. We were selfish as well, trying to escape, leaving everyone behind. Leaving you behind. I'm so sorry. I never... No, this. Of course you didn't. You thought you were doing the right thing. We were glad that you finally saw you were mistaken. Both monsters and humans are finally free. Our sacrifices were worth it. It's time to move on. Our only unfinished business is with you, Sana. We came here to let you know. We forgive you. Everyone deserves a second chance. What are they doing? They're using their determination. They are saving her. It's working. No! It's not enough. The determination is not enough. There is one soul that's enough determination. Kara. We need Kara. Kara? Are you able to finally remember why you love these flowers so much? Kara, wake up! Sis, what is it? Happy birthday! Huh? Flowers? I bought them for you because it's your birthday. All by yourself? You don't like them. Are you mad? No, I'm not angry, but don't go alone again, okay? You will come with me? Of course. I love you, Sana. I love you too, Kara. Finally, she said Kara. No longer they're using my name. They're using Kara's. We will forever be thankful to our friends, the monsters. You freed us from our prison. Humans and monsters are free. Now, as responsible citizens, we should decide how to deal with the two individuals. We are responsible for enslaving the city and our friends with the monster kidnappings. No, stop this nonsense! I, the Great Papyrus, will not allow this. Free them this instant! But, sir, they were responsible for all of this. Shouldn't they pay for what they've done? How dare you! These two have gone through enough already. Release them! Are you crazy? Do you know what these two are capable of? Will they try to do it again? They are only children, for God's sake. They deserve another chance. They deserve our help, love, and understanding. No, they are threats. They must be eliminated. Jerry, shut up. This is why no one likes you. Oh my God, Jerry, stay out of this. You weren't here this whole entire time. You don't get to say anything. Shush, you silly little monster. How can we guarantee that our fine citizen, the offenders, won't repeat these lawless crimes? I, the Great Papyrus, Royal Guard of all time, volunteer myself to keep an eye socket out for them. I'll make sure they stay out of trouble. I think that's a great idea, bro. Me, like all of my ideas, it's brilliant. In fact, I think that would be quite beneficial. Sans! Well, just taking care of a flower and a girl shouldn't be too much trouble. I'm glad you agree, because you're going to help me as well. I could do that in my sleep. In fact, I think I will. Very well then, if we get the consent of everyone, Miss Sana and Flowery are going to be your responsibility. Oh, for God's sake, the necklace is gone. Frisk, talk some sense into those ninnies. Oh my goodness, talk some sense into those ninnies. Sana didn't want to hurt anyone. She freed the souls of her own will. Miss Sana is not bad. She's not a witch. You can't hurt Miss Sana. We love her. She is super cool. I think the jury has spoken. Very well then, unless anyone has any objections, I think the monsters can take custody of the flower and that girl. Good thing we didn't have to come up with a plan B.
We had a mannequin with pink hair and a potted plant ready as a backup.
Oh my god, they were going to steal them.
Sona, Flowey, I'm glad everything turned out okay. You were both mean bullies, but you are still our friends.
I'm still not sure what exactly happened, but I'm glad it happened.
What happened is that we got the best possible ending after hours and hours of playing. Thank you, everyone.
Aww.
If I say so myself, Miss Sona, you look better than ever before. You think so? I feel better too.
Something wrong, my child?
No, for a second I thought, I don't understand how everyone can just forgive me like this. Because you changed. We all did. From here out, we will get better and better. We sure will. However, I'm going to miss my hair. You're alive, that's what matters. No, Sona, you will always be a cool person. Hair has no effect on that. Just look at me and Sans.
What do you call a group of rabbits hopping backwards?
Sans, no.
A receding hairline.
Brother! Oh my god.
What will you do now, my children?
I want to stay at the orphanage. The kids need me. Mom, would you mind if I stay with Sona?
Israel, you're not coming home with us? No, somebody needs to watch freaking Sona. Forget that. He needs to keep an eye on her. If there's anyone's capable of keeping an eye on Sona, making sure she doesn't, like, wander off or get into unnecessary trouble, it's Flowey. Flowey can get around anywhere. Not to mention, she's Kara's sibling. It makes sense why Flowey wants to stay with her. That's technically his sibling too. It's his job to take care of Kara's last living legacy. After all these years, we could be a family again.
Even after I got my soul back, I still don't feel like Israel anymore. Things will never be the same. So many things have happened and Sona, she'll understand. And I want to help to repay my mistakes.
You will visit, right?
Of course, Mum. What about the rest of you guys? I want to study the human technology. I've especially to research the Xocolatl plot.
I want to go to the beach. And after that, I think I'll join the police force. But I have to change the name and overhaul their training regiments. The police need a more epic name like the City Guard Force Patrol. What do you think? After Frisk and I have settled down, my dream has always been to open a school for all children, poor and rich. After Monsters and Humor have reached a peaceful agreement, I'm going to retire. I might become a gardener. Oh, is this kind of like setting up Deltarune? I'm already super popular amongst humans. After watching all those wonderful movies in the theaters, I want to become a famous movie star. I think that is my next big goal.
I'm going to be the best guard caretaker of all times.
Well, I need a job, and it seems I found myself one without even searching. Works for me. Frisk, you look exhausted. What about a nice cup of tea to celebrate?
I'd like that. It was all worth it. You can say that again.
Yay! We got the true ending! Everyone's happy. Do I forgive Sona? I hated Sona so much throughout this game. I know she's changed now and she's turned into like a little girl. And Kara did save her at the end. I don't know. I loved the adventure. My goodness. It was worth pushing through all that. I liked that ending. Everyone was finally happy at the end. And that's it. That was the end of Kissy Cutie, guys. If you want to play this for yourself, then there'll be a link down below in the description. And just let me know, what was your favorite ending of all the ones we saw? What do you think of Sona at the end? I thought her new design was super cute. It gave me kind of like a Flowerfell kind of vibes with like the little flowers on her. I love how she's human now. I'm very confused though how they're gonna run an orphanage with a little kid in charge. It's still sad about Nani is eventually going to pass away, but at least not everyone has had closure and they can move forward. So that was a cute ending. I liked that ending. That was the ending I wanted, and it was worth pushing through this to get that ending. Well, that's it. That's the final episode, guys. That's a wrap up for Kissy Cutie. Let's move on to more content on the channel, comic dubs, and so on. So thank you for all those who stuck with me through this excessively long playthrough. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and bash the freaking bell icon, and make sure you have all notifications turned on. And I'll also try not to spam the channel so much with way too many videos in a day. I will try to make it 2 videos a day instead of giving you like 5. Sorry. Still getting back into the swing of things. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.